Welcome to the Psychology of Success. Today we'll talk about why I think DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, which have taken over the West in the last few years, are probably better off gone. The growing backlash against DEI policies, I would say, is not without reason. And I think in some respects it is a positive step toward ensuring fairness and competence in the workforce. While the intention behind DEI, which is providing opportunities for all, one could say is noble, but in terms of its implementation, it creates a lot of problems. The fact is that at its core, the hiring process should prioritize merit above everything else, to ensure not only fairness, but also safety and effectiveness for our society in general, right? But in these DEI policies, often I think they create resentment within the workforce. Employees who are hired, let's say under the DEI initiative, others may view them as kind of undeserving for the role, and that could create a lot of tension in the workplace. Even though the person may have good qualifications and so on and so forth, it would create a problem in team cohesion and just working together and resentment. And moreover, other individuals who say are deserving and are coming in on the basis of their merit and their qualifications, but because they come from diverse backgrounds, they may be viewed as DEI hires simply because there is a DEI policy in place. When DEI replaces merit as a hiring standard, I think it really sort of sets a very dangerous precedent. Just imagine the implications of unqualified individuals in critical roles, right? Surgeons, for example, who lack the skills to be in medical school, or engineers designing unsafe infrastructure, or unqualified professors teaching subjects like mathematics and sciences and so on. You can just imagine the risk to public safety and societal progress in general may be immense. So fighting racism, prejudice, etc., bias, obviously it should remain a priority, but I think the push for DEI really at the expense of merit is not really the solution. Allowing DEI to die, as Elon Musk often says, I think that's the right thing. By focusing on merit, really, we can ensure fairness and competence for everybody and a good future for all of us. I think that's how we build a successful society. Fighting unfairness, discrimination, etc., all of that is very important, and we should continue our efforts to do that. But diversity, equity, and inclusion kind of policies, quota systems, in my opinion, that's a really bad idea, and really it actually puts our entire society at risk. It creates it creates a possibility of failure of a society rather than the success of a society. What do you think about what I have to say?